Teofimo Lopez has been getting an absolute straight pass for all the shenanigans that he's been doing. And nobody even cares. Too busy worried about Tank and Devin. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
So, Teofimo Lopez has been just skating by. Nobody has been questioning this man's moves. Nothing. Tank is about to fight Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach was what they say is the last option, the fourth option, the fifth option, whatever they want to call it. Teofimo Lopez fought Steve Claggett, and that was his first option. And no one even cares. No one cares at all. Steve Claggett was his first option. Steve Claggett. Straight pass. Really just I find it really wild that Teo can fight this guy. Teo can fight this guy, and he gets no backlash. He doesn't get dragged. He doesn't get downed, degraded, nothing. He can fight this guy. He can fight this guy right here with mad losses. He can fight this man. Mad losses, mad draws. But Tank fighting this man, Tank is getting dragged. I don't like this fight for Tank at all. Because I believe Gervonta is one of the again, believe, I do not know. I believe he's one of the best. Creme de la creme. And this guy that he's fighting, she should not be. Now someone explain this motherfucker. So y'all don't think that Teo is one of the top guys? So he can fight motherfuckers like this and everything's everything, don't nobody care? That's cool with everybody? Okay, so I have these issues, right? And I look at the double standards, and they're sickening that Teofimo Lopez can seek the WBO super status. Now, the WBO super status means you don't have a mandatory once a year. You have a mandatory every 18 months. Every 18 months. This man went and requested it. He requested WBO super status. They didn't just give it to him. He went out there and requested it. Gervonta Tank Davis was offered the WBA super status, and the man turned it down. Now, he should not have been offered the WBA super status because the WBA super means you're a unified champion. But he was offered it, and he turned it down. Again, I do not like a lot of this man's moves. But how can you praise Teofimo Lopez, who is the WBO super champion? He has a mandatory once every 18 months. And then degrade Tank. Down Tank. Like, it's different strokes for different folks. Like, I understand the bundle package that you guys try to do. You try to bundle Tank, Devin, Teo. You try to bundle Shakur. All those guys, you want to bundle them all together. No, you can speak about these individual fighters for the moments that they're fighting at the individual times that they're doing it. And right now we're speaking about a comparison between the passes that Teofimo Lopez gets and the shame they try to shit on Tank Davis when Tank is actually doing better than Teofimo Lopez. Like, better. Like, one thing I am not, regardless of what the fuck y'all think, I'm not a hater, man. At all. Not a hater. Call it exactly the way it is. Give y'all the facts and nothing more. And these are facts that you guys can see for yourself. One of these motherfuckers fought Claggett. The other one is about to fight Roach. One of these motherfuckers requested the WBO Super. The other turned it down. Yet the guy that's about to fight 25-1-1 Roach and turn down the WBA Super status is getting shitted on, gets a whole level of disrespect than the other guy that requested the WBO Super and fought Claggett. Like, this man just gets an absolute fucking pass, bro. The more and more I think about it, the more and more it just irks the fuck out of me that this man gets a pass the way he does. I have no idea why you guys give Teofimo Lopez these fucking passes, bro. It blows my mind. It really does. Devin Haney offered Tank Davis $20 million guaranteed plus pay-per-view. Facts. I don't care if y'all like it. This is not even to go and to do no comparison between Tank and Devin. Y'all gonna be all in the comments crying like some bitches. Oh no, he didn't show me the proof and blah blah blah. Man, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. It's a waste of fucking time. You guys know good and goddamn well that Tank got that offer. So did Teo. Yeah, Teo was running around here crying about how this motherfucker he's only made $800,000. That's the highest payday. It was $800K. Devin was offering this man millions. It wasn't Devin's bread. It was Turkey Al Sheikh's bread. They had a 2-fight deal. And Devin signed his portion. Teo signed his portion and then pulled out. Facts. Absolute facts. And y'all don't even care. But it's a conversation to talk about Tank and Devin and those guys getting it on and what Devin sent to that man, what offer that Devin sent and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the conversation there. Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, it did happen. Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, it did happen. Call Al Heyman. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Why isn't Teofimo Lopez calling Al Heyman? This motherfucker's running around talking about whichever fighter, whichever monkey wants the banana. Why isn't he calling Al Heyman? Why isn't anybody telling Teofimo Lopez to call Al Heyman? If it is whatever monkey wants the banana, then why isn't he calling Al Heyman to say, hey, Al Heyman, tell the monkey I got a banana for him? Why isn't he doing that? Why isn't anybody telling Teofimo Lopez to call Al Heyman? The double standards are fucking insane. I mean, the double standards are absolutely delusional. So Teo can just say, hey, I want to fight Tank, whatever monkey wants the banana, and he don't have to do nothing else. But Devin's got to call Al Heyman. Devin got to do this. Devin got to do that. Devin got to do this. Devin got to go to 135. Devin moves. Teofimo Lopez fights the same way as Devin does. And Teo was there first. Teofimo Lopez fights at 140 right now. He's the WBO 140-pound super champion. That's what he is right now. No one's telling Teofimo Lopez that you got to go to 140 or 135 to fight Tank. Nobody's telling Teofimo Lopez, if you really want to fight Tank, go to 130, go back to 135 if you really want. No one's saying this. Teo's just getting a straight pass. Just say, oh, well, whichever monkey wants the banana. That's it. There's no droves of people running through here talking about Teo really don't. Come on, BF. Why would you want Tank to go to 140? I don't want him to go to 140. No. Teofimo Lopez is calling him out. Teofimo Lopez is saying, what he's saying, whichever monkey wants the banana, that's what he's saying. Okay, you're calling out Tank Davis to go to 135. How come no one is doing this? How come no one is saying, bro, if you calling a man out, he fights at 135, go to 135. Y'all said it to Devin. Y'all do it to Devin. Let Devin mention one thing. Oh, man, he really don't want to fight. He capping, he lying. He really don't want it. He just talking. He just used the Tank name. He really don't want it. I'm sitting here like, bro, what the fuck is we talking about? How come Teofimo Lopez doesn't get the same shit that y'all be trying to give Dev? The double standards is crazy. This man's just getting a straight fucking pass, bro. A straight fucking pass. Devin left the 135-pound division, dropped his belts, and moved up. Teofimo Lopez lost his belts and moved up. Devin Haney made an offer to Shakur Stevenson. Teofimo Lopez was offered a rematch with George Kambosos and turned it down. The whole topic of conversation is you guys downing and shitting on Devin, degrading Devin. Oh, Devin just supposed to give Shakur whatever Shakur wants. Just give it to him. Devin supposed to just do that. Devin supposed to just give him this. But Teofimo Lopez turned down the offer from George Kambosos. George Kambosos told that man, I will rematch you. But he had to go to Australia because George Kambosos said, bro, I came to America and I fought you in your hometown. I'll give you a rematch. Come to Australia and fight me in my hometown. The same way I did you. The man turned it down and went to 140. Ducked a rematch. Blatantly ducked a rematch. How ironic. How ironic that all we're doing is talking about Devin ducking a rematch with Ryan Garcia when he's not even ducking a rematch. The man actually wants the rematch. Trying to actively get the rematch. Yeah, sued this man and gave him an ultimatum that if you fight me, I'll think about dropping a lawsuit. Ryan still turned it down. And y'all still drag Devin. Y'all going at Devin over a fucking rematch that he's trying to make. But you say nothing about Teofimo Lopez and the rematch that he turned down. The rematch he avoided. He avoided a rematch with George Kambosos, turned it down and went to 140. Ran from George Kambosos. And y'all don't say anything. I just give this man an excuse in the past. Oh man, his throat almost blew up. He had air in his lungs and spit in his mouth, man. We can't. That's dangerous. It's dangerous to have water in your eyes and boogies in your nose. You could die from shit like that. My son, everybody knows my son. He run around here talking about how the man was robbed. He was really robbed. He was cheated. He beat George Kambosos. The world seen it. He was cheated. What the fuck you talking about? Devin was cheated. Ryan Garcia failed a fucking drug test. George Kambosos didn't fail no drug test. He didn't fail nothing. He just whipped your ass. Ryan Garcia failed a drug test. And the world jumps on Devin instead of Ryan Garcia, who failed the fucking drug test. Yet Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos didn't fail a drug test. George just whipped his ass. And that was just the end of it. And offered him a rematch. Yet Teo gets an absolute fucking pass. Y'all spend y'all fucking time shitting on Dev. Oh, Dev need to rematch Lomachenko, wanted to rematch Lomachenko. But he offered him a rematch. I was standing right there. He offered him a rematch. Just admit the better man won on the night and we can run it back. They said no. Teofimo Lopez didn't offer Lomachenko a rematch at all. And they're on the same side of the street. They've always been top-ranked fighters. They've never fought anywhere else but top-ranked. They've always been top-ranked fighters. Teofimo Lopez could have gave Vasyl Lomachenko a rematch. He didn't. He absolutely could have. He didn't. Instead of fighting Vasyl Lomachenko in a rematch, he fought his Mando. Well, Devin tried to do the same thing. Fight his fucking Mando. But you guys said, fuck the Mando, fight Lomachenko rematch. So there was a different standard for Devin that there is for Teofimo Lopez. This man gets yet another motherfucking pass, bro. Yet another one. Yet a fucking another one, bro. Absolute insanity. Just pass after pass after pass after pass. Devin Haney dropped the WBC franchise status so that Shakur Stevenson could become his mandatory. Teofimo Lopez requested the franchise status so that Devin was not his mandatory. And you guys spend your time shitting on Devin for giving Shakur Stevenson an opportunity to fight him. And then you praise Teofimo Lopez, who avoided giving Devin an opportunity to fight him. He could have. He could have gave Devin an opportunity to fight him. He avoided it. Devin gave Shakur Stevenson an opportunity, and you shit on Devin. If Devin would have kept the WBC franchise status, Shakur Stevenson would have never been his Mando. Never. Shakur Stevenson would have fought for the WBC regular title, and Devin would have been the WBC franchise champion and undisputed. That's what Devin would have been. Undisputed WBC franchise. That's it. Shakur Stevenson would have been the WBC regular champion. There would have never been a fight. There wouldn't even have been a conversation about a fight because the franchise champion don't have a fucking mandatory. Devin made that status. And I'm talking about the franchise status. I'm talking about the Shakur status of fighting Devin. Devin made that by dropping the franchise and allowing Shakur the opportunity to fight him. Devin allowed that. He did not have to. Lomachenko didn't allow Devin to do it. Teofimo Lopez didn't allow Devin to do it. Y'all fucking gave Lomachenko a pass. You praised this man and gave him a pass for avoiding Devin. You said nothing about Teofimo Lopez avoiding Devin. But then you say everything about Devin giving Shakur a chance. Absolute facts. 100% facts. The double standards and the passes that you give Teofimo Lopez is bonkers because you do not give them to nobody else. No one else. Y'all going to be in these comments, right? As soon as y'all watch this video, you're going to be in these comments talking about, oh, well, no, the offer wasn't real to Devin. Devin gave Shakur. It wasn't real. The offer wasn't real. Devin didn't have to give him a bitch-ass thing. All he had to do was keep the franchise status. He keeps the franchise status. He's got no mandatory at all. Shakur Stevenson is not his mandatory at all. Devin allowed him that. Teo denied Devin that. And you guys are mad at Shakur. We have all these live streams, all these videos, all these interviews and articles about Shakur, but you're mad at Devin for giving Shakur an opportunity. He did give him an opportunity. He did not have to. And you say nothing about Teo, who didn't have to give Devin an opportunity and didn't. And then the man did a video and told y'all, oh, well, they gave it to Kambosos because they knew what I was going to do with it. I was going to drop him, rubbing his nose like his punk-ass cokehead daddy. I was going to drop him to make it harder for Devin to become, quote-unquote, undisputed. What the fuck you mean, quote-unquote? What are you talking about? And you guys were cool with that. The passes you guys gave this man and continue to give this man. Continue. 100% continue. Devin Haney at 140. You guys were, oh, Devin got to become undisputed. Oh, Devin got to become undisputed. No, Devin got to become undisputed. But Teo fights that weight class. Why isn't Teo trying to come undisputed? Teo is running around here telling you guys that he's already two-time undisputed. He's not. He beat Josh Taylor for one fucking belt. He didn't beat him for all the belts. He beat him for one belt. But yet he's running around telling everybody's undisputed at 140. No, he's not. And you guys know it, and y'all not saying anything. You're giving this man a straight pass. But yet, while you're in the same breath, talk about, oh, Devin Devin gotta fight Liam Paro, and Devin gotta go get his belt back for WBC, and Devin gotta, WBA belt from Ryu. But you're not telling Teofimo Lopez to do any of that. As a matter of fact, Teo is talking about Terrence Crawford. And you guys are saying absolutely nothing. Nothing. This man is trying to, oh, Terrence Crawford, if you want to fight me. What the fuck? What about Liam Paro? How come he didn't unify with Liam Paro? If Devin Haney had an opportunity to fight Liam Paro, and Liam Paro lowballed him, but Devin had an opportunity and was going to go to Australia to fight him, where was Teofimo Lopez at? Why didn't Teofimo Lopez jump on this? You talk about fighting Tank, you talking about fighting Terrence Crawford. Why don't you unify with Liam Paro? Why don't you talk about fighting him? Why aren't you talking about unifying with Ryu? Oh, Ryu got a rematch, BF, with Pitbull Cruz. All right, cool. I can't fight for the WBC because Puello is fighting either Gary Antoine or his mandatory. Cool. Liam Paro wasn't. And you had an offer with Devin that you turned down. You signed it, and then you reneged on it. The most money of your career is what you was about to get from Turkey to fight Devin, and you turned it down. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody's asked this man to unify. Nothing. Nothing. They sit here talk about Devin. Devin won't fight Subriel. Why won't Devin fight Subriel? But Devin just got to the fucking weight class, and y'all were talking about Devin fighting Subriel. Teo been there. He been there, bro. Teo was the WBO champion before Devin even got to the fucking weight class. Oh, Teo made him an offer, though. Teo made him an offer. He made him an offer when he was injured, when he had a hand injury. Devin made him an offer when he was good to go. And then that man said, no, I want more money, which is why they didn't fight. But Teo asked for 5 times as much as Subriel Matisse asked for. 5 times. And the crazy part is Subriel Matisse goes to Devin Haney to make an offer. For what reason? Y'all were both on fucking DAZN. You could have just went to fucking Eddie Hearn and asked for more money. But y'all don't say anything. You say nothing. Nothing at all. Teofimo Lopez right now. Y'all keep talking about Devin versus Shakur and where the money was coming from. It's coming from Top Rank. It's Top Rank, BF. Top Rank was coming from the money. Top Rank and Top Rank. Well, why isn't Teo going to Top Rank and offering Devin something? Why isn't Teo going to Bob Arum and Top Rank and saying, hey, Bob, can let's make an offer to Dev? Oh, BF, he's suing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. He still works for Bob. That's still Bob Arum still owns him. This man's talking about fighting Tank and Terrence Crawford with Turki Al-Sheikh, of course. All right, cool. Well, you had a fight with Turki Al-Sheikh. Why isn't this man going to Turki Al-Sheikh and asking him to put an amount of money on the table for him to fight Tank then? If it's whichever monkey wants to banana, why isn't he doing that? Nobody's asking him to do anything. But they asked Devin, oh, go talk to Al. Oh, go talk to Leonard Ellaby. Oh, go talk to Steven Espinosa. Oh, go talk. Yeah, you constantly put different criteria for Devin to do something. But you have given this man, Teofimo Lopez, straight passes. You don't ask this man to do a damn thing. Just pass after pass after pass after pass. Well, shit on Tank Davis. Oh, man, Tank fighting Lamont Roach. Oh, Tank doing this. Oh, Tank doing that. And we got to talk about this. But Teofimo Lopez does the exact same thing or worse. The same thing or worse. You say nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. Nothing. You say nothing, bro. It just goes right on by. We just skate right on past it. But let that be Tank. Let it be Devin. Oh, let it be Shakur. Oh, no. They're not getting the path. They're not getting away with none of that. No, we got to talk about that. How dare them black men say this and say that? We got to talk about that. No, we gotta hold them accountable, BF. We got to hold them black men accountable. But Teofimo Lopez is doing the exact same thing or worse, and nobody cares. No one's even talking about it. As a matter of fact, you come out and praise the man. Oh, man, they ducking Teofimo. I'll tell you what. Shakur Stevenson don't want no smoke with Teofimo Lopez. Devin don't want no smoke with Teofimo. I don't know. Tank and Teo, that's a big fight. Tank. But you give this man a pass, bro. This man is talking about fighting Terrence fucking Crawford at 154. Yet he is still at 140. Hasn't made a move. But we crucify Bud. We're talking about fighting Canelo Alvarez and moving up 2 weight classes. We crucify Boots for not moving up. You want to fight Bud, but you're a 47. You haven't moved up yet. We crucify them. All right, cool. If we can crucify Bud, because if you want to fight Canelo Alvarez, go to 168. Campaign 68. You're the WBA champion. Go up there and jump in line to fight Canelo Alvarez. Request the WBO. You could have, you turned it down. Request the WBO, become a WBO champion, right? Let him elevate you to that, and then use your WBO status. Since the WBA don't really got no mandatories, you can move on up as a WBO champion and challenge Canelo Alvarez right away. Right away, jump right in front of anybody who's WBO. You can jump right in front of that. Terrence Crawford. Why aren't you? Why aren't you doing that? In the exact same breath, Teofimo Lopez is a WBO champion. If Teofimo Lopez wants to fight Terrence Crawford, why isn't Teofimo Lopez moving up to 154, using his WBO super status, and becoming the mandatory to the winner of Errol Spence Fundora? So you fight the winner of that. Now you and Terrence Crawford's a unification. How come no one's holding Teo accountable? Nothing at all. This man ain't even talking about Boots at all. He's not even mentioning Boots. Just skip the whole weight class. Not even mentioning Boots or Brian Norman. Just skip the whole weight class. Bro, you could challenge either one of them. You're not. But y'all will come back here in a heartbeat and start telling me about Devin Haney fight Boots. Oh, Devin Haney need to fight Boots. Why don't Devin fight Boots? Devin big guy, man. Devin really need to fight Boots. Blah, 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 blah. But you're not telling Teofimo Lopez to fight Boots. You ain't telling Teofimo Lopez to fight Brian Norman. You ain't telling Teofimo Lopez to do nothing. But you tell Shakur to do something. You'll tell Devin to do something. And you'll tell Tank to do something. I wonder what they got in common that Teofimo Lopez don't. You give this man, the world gives this man a pass. An absolute pass. You got your ass whipped and cried and made every fucking excuse in the world about George Kambosos whipping your ass. But Deontay Wilder say one thing and oh, his suit was heavy, blah 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 blah. Devin Haney say, bro, I want the rematch. I want the rematch. In the ring, he said that. He only said no, fuck that rematch after he realized he was cheated. After he's like, bro, I gave you the fucking 3 pounds, and then you fucking took drugs on top of that. Fuck you. And then the world jumped on him. Oh man, this nigga's a bitch. He's soft. He's soft as hell, man. He's soft. Can't believe nigga's soft. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Teofimo Lopez ducked Devin to fight Teo. Got his ass whipped and bounced. Straight fucking bounced. Nobody said a word. Nobody said a word. This man made every excuse in the world, still making excuses. Air in my lungs, hair on my face, sweat on my cheeks, man. I had sweat on my cheeks and I could have died. You guys gave him a straight pass for the bullshit, bro. A straight pass. 100% pass. My son, doctor said my son could have died. My son. No one told you to stand there and take punches from the mountain from Game of Thrones. Yeah, the mountain punching you in the chest and you think it's all cool standing there right before you're about to fight George Kambosos. Well, guess what, Teo? If the air in your lungs was the reason why you lost to George Kambosos, well, you fought like 4 or 5 times at 140. So you should be good. No air in your lungs. Why aren't you rematching Bozo? To prove that that's what it is. Y'all said it about Devin. Oh, Devin, well, if you said it was just the pads, okay, fine, we'll prove it. Show us. As if he can force this nigga to do a rematch. If he can't force Ryan to do a fucking rematch, Teofimo Lopez was offered one by George Kambosos. But again, the double standards y'all motherfuckers have is bonkers. And you only have it Tank, Devin, and Shakur. For Teofimo Lopez, he gets a straight fucking pass. You will sit there and you'll shit on Tank all day long about just anything, just making shit up. Bro, I don't like his moves, and the things that I speak on are facts. Shakur Stevenson, the exact same thing. I don't like some of this man's moves. Not all of them, some of them. And the things I speak on are facts. The things I speak on Dev are facts. He hasn't done any bad moves yet. He hasn't done any. He may do something in the future. We're fucking human. He may do it, and if he does, I'll call him out on it. That's my homie, so he already knows I'm calling him out for straight boxing. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's just Tank fans and Shakur fans get all in y'all motherfucking feelings when I call them out for their flaws. But now I'm calling Teo out for his because no one else is doing it. I wonder what y'all gonna say. Bet bread y'all in these comments talk about Dev, Shakur, and Tank. Bet bread. Oh no, he will never offer that. Oh no, Shakur was getting no offer. Oh yeah, you're gonna be all in these comments talking, but you're not gonna talk about the double standards that Teofimo Lopez is living right now. Y'all just leave that straight alone. Whatever. I already know the deal. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my Patreon. And if you feel like supporting me, please support me in the PayPal or the Cash App.